At the Hampton Classic, the boutiques area is always very special for people. They always stop by, try to look for something new, and something that's new this year is the Samuel Lynne Galleries. And joining me is J.D. Miller of Reflectionism, a school of thought. Talk about what that is.
Yeah, actually, Reflectionism is an extension of what the Impressionists started 150 years ago. And whereas they went out and captured the envelope of light, Impressionism, we go out and capture the entire envelope of life. Not just light, but sound, taste, touch. And it's also based on the law of attraction, that what you put out into the universe is what's reflected back, and that's what we capture.
Well, we're thrilled to have you here, but there's been a lot of buzz because your colors, the energy in your work is just second to none. We're really quite, it's fantastic work.
Well, thank you. It's exciting to be here. And yeah, color, I'm all about color. I mean, color and dimension and texture.
How did this begin? What is the school of that thought, that reflectionism? Talk about what that is.
Yeah, well, basically, of course, the idea is, again, based on the law of attraction, but specifically as painters, we use three-dimensional oil. It's a technique that I was fortunate to discover when I was first painting. I was trained in university as a ceramicist, and so I noticed the similarities between oil on the palette and colored clay. And so I started manipulating oil on top of classic techniques, but finishing it more like a potter or a sculptor than a painter.
Well, here's a perfect example of some incredible artwork, and this is actually a helmet, one of our GPA helmets, and it was donated by Mark Walter of Bevel Saddlery, and the colors just pop out.
Yeah, this was really fun because we wanted to do something special for our VIP table on Grand Prix Sunday. And so we had the idea of actually painting one of the riding helmets. So it's actually full three-dimensional oil sculpting on top of the GPA helmet.
Wow, fantastic. One of a kind, that's for sure.
Yeah, it's definitely one of a kind.
How can we find out more about the School of Reflectionism, that school of thought? So interesting.
Okay, well, there's two ways. First of all, I'm represented exclusively in the U.S. and internationally through Samuel Lynne Galleries based in Dallas, Texas, and they have a website that's samuellynne.com, and that's Lynne spelled with an E, and then also my artist site, jdmillerart.com.
Well, I'm fascinated by it. There's been a lot of buzz this week at the Hampton Classic already about your work. I know we're going to take a walk around the gallery here and see what else we can look at, but welcome to the Hampton Classic. It's a thrill to have you here. And once again, it's boutiques area. Every year there's something new here at the Hampton Classic.